What's going on, awesome people? It's beautiful Sunday. Hopefully, wherever you are, you're having a great day, a productive day, a happy day, a little relaxing day. I'm relaxed, but also a little bit stressed just because we have the celebration of Norouz happening this coming Friday, March 21st, at the Kimpton Anglers Hotel in sunny Miami. Cannot wait. We have a big lineup of rock stars and just amazing people that have decided to join forces and make this event hopefully what will be the best Norouz event in the history of Miami. It's going to happen because we just have really great talent, a lot of great entertainers, a lot of people that love Persian music, they love Norouz, and they want to just kind of like do epic shit together. And one of those individuals is the guest that I have today on Awesome People. He's a longtime friend of mine, and he's actually like, I would pretty much call him like a soul brother, sometimes you just kind of connect with people in a certain way where the vibe, the frequency, the whatever energy, everything is just kind of like matched literally from the first conversation. And that first conversation was probably like 10, 15 years ago. In many ways, we've had a very similar professional career as it relates to like in the teenage years, being a DJ, and then all of a sudden getting into like the entertainment company kind of stuff, and then doing Persian events, Persian concerts, Persian like bridal shows. I mean, like if you put me and his bio next to each other and you remove the names, you're gonna see a lot of similarities, And he's got an incredible heart, and the Toronto and the Canada community of Iranians should be incredibly grateful that they had somebody like him for almost 2 decades, if not more, cultivating that great community up there and just doing some incredible work. He has since shifted his primary focus in the past few years, and I can't wait to talk to you about what that is, because a lot of you would really benefit from what he is working on and what he's becoming an expert. He is an expert in right now. So we're going to talk about his journey, then we're going to talk about Norouz, and then we're going to talk about what he's specializing in, which is AI. So sit back, grab a popcorn or baklava, and join me as I welcome what they call a digital nomad. He's just traveling around the world, and I want to be like him when I grow young. So let's have him come on. What's up, Shopesar?
Yay, Ivan, how you doing, brother?
Or I got to do my hair like you. I got to do this thing so I can be more like you. We already have some similarities, but I got to do the mohawk.
For some reason, Iman, I cannot see your picture. I only see a black thing. I don't know
well,
why that is.
lucky for you. You're not missing anything. But if you
No, don't say that. It's weird. I'm just speaking to myself on a dark screen. It's so weird.
Well, how
Maybe I
about
should go
this?
back on and come in.
Yeah, log off and come back on.
Yeah. Let me log back in and come on.
Thank you. I'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, so like I said, so Aaron, I'd ask Bliss is originally from the Toronto area. He's gonna log off and log back in, and we're gonna talk about Norouz. Thanks for those of you that are joining. If anybody doesn't know who I am because they're friends of Bliss, my name is Iman. This is the Awesome People IG Live series, and yeah, at United Conquer, we're doing a big Norouz event this Friday in Miami, and then on Saturday we're doing Ish, the Norouz edition, in the DC area. So if you have anybody in the DMV here watching, make sure you click the link in the bio to buy your tickets to Ish Adarna, featuring exclusive entertainment DJ Kia and DJ Maz. Okay, let's try to bring Bliss back on here. Hopefully he'll be able to see me on the screen and we'll get this conversation going. Is this better?
Hey, yes, it's amazing. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Likewise, man. I know you've had a busy day. I appreciate you making time.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on the show as always. I know you were very kind. Oh, look who it is. David Hackett in the house. Good to see you, brother. I know that you were very kind, and so many of those things that you were saying, I don't even know, like, when I think back about, like, all that we've done and all that we've been through, like, I was just telling somebody today, like, it feels like a movie, like, it feels like I just watched this whole crazy thing, and I'm like, how do we even do that? By the way, is my sound echoing, or is it only echoing for me?
No, it's good, but I guess no, it sounds fine to me.
Okay,
Do
perfect.
you
So
do you,
I
do
hear my
you,
own voice echo.
do you want to log off one last time and see if you can sync up the video and audio, or are you good?
No, I don't know. As long as people are, if somebody is hearing the sound echo, please let me know because if it's echoing, it's terrible. Because we are losing people in the room. I just don't know if that's because they're like, what the hell is this sound?
So maybe try one last time. Go log off and log back on. I want you to be comfortable too. All right. So you see, technology, guys, sometimes, especially when you're live, has these negative consequences. But we'll get him back on. There's no problem. I know he's in Orlando right now, so it can't be because of distance. We're only a couple hours apart. But yeah, so Bliss is part of a really, really large lineup of entertainers that we have for the celebration of Norouz this Friday. So if you're in South Florida, there's pretty much only one place to be, and that is the Kimpton Anglers Hotel. I see DJ Caviar is here. DJ Caviar is going to be performing as well. We got DJ Kia, we got DJ Maz, we got Steve Reason on saxophone, Evan on percussion, Farzan on percussion. We got Muhammad Reza, Bashar Dous is going to be singing. We got Amu Norouz, we got Haji Firuz. We got a Star. Oh, okay. Here we go, Bliss. Sorry, let me try to connect you again. Let's see if the third time is a charm. And of course, he declines. Bliss, man, you can't be declining the invite. So let's try again. آقا مثلا to AI technology, and he's having difficulty connecting to IG Live. So let's see one more time. What a Daft Punk. Okay, view request, go live. Hello. You're frozen right now. Are you on an Android? Are you on an Android or something? Like all I see is a nice little thing just circling around your face right now. It was too easy. All right, so he's leaving now. Let's see if he's trying. Maybe Bliss. Why don't you get off Wi-Fi or get on Wi-Fi? If I'm giving tech support, okay, because I can't even turn on a remote control. But yeah. So maybe if he's on Wi-Fi, he can get off Wi-Fi. Maybe somebody can share their Wi-Fi with him. Pretty lonely over here, guys. Where's everybody joining from? Are you guys Canadian or are you in America? That will determine if you're part of Bliss's crew or you're part of my crew. Hi, Fish. Got Dr. Sam. Dr. Sam, I'm just having like an IG live with myself. Actually, I'm waiting for Bliss to come on. He's having some technical difficulties. If anybody in South Florida looking for a chiropractor, Dr. Sam Miami. That's the only place that you have to skip Google and just go straight to Dr. Sam. He'll take care of you. All right. Let's see if we get Bliss going on now. Hello?
Hey!
Yes? Functioning? Good?
Yes, it sounds great to me.
All right. No.
I'm by the way from the 51st state. I just wanted to say, declare
Oh,
this.
you're back in Canada.
No, I'm from the 51st state, but I'm
Oh,
in the Florida.
I thought you're there right now. I was like, wait a second, maybe you went back to.
No, I just like to say it because like it just pisses Canadians off, when you say the 51st state.
Oh
They
man,
get so triggered.
I think both of us have learned to not talk about politics anymore. So we're
That's
gonna.
right, that's right.
It's a funny joke that we'll just skip right over, and we'll get back
Yes,
to the juicy stuff.
yes, yes, let's do that.
Um.
So
So
you were so kind. Let's talk about the event, man. I'm very excited. I came to the event because I want everybody who is joining us right now to know that, like you're cooking something really good, something very unique. What you're doing is, what I've seen so far. The venue that you got is so cool. It's got the rooftop, it's got the patio, two different sections. They're serving the amazing dinner, sabzi polo and mahi that for like Nowruz, that's like probably the best thing that you can ever have. It's so nostalgic. And you make that happen in a hotel in Miami.
South Beach does it. South Beach.
South Beach, Miami, you made some Moroccan chef to make us sabzi polav mahi.
Where
That's crazy.
where
I'm so proud of you, man.
I'm actually having the food tasting tomorrow, so I'm very confident that they're gonna do a great job. We provided the recipe, and you were kind enough, along with Star, to help me create the tour video, which
Of
was
course.
awesome. You know, you literally directed it. At one point, you grabbed the camera and you started filming it. So I'm very grateful for you to putting so much of like
Of
your energy into
course.
this into the promotion of the event, and
Of
it's gonna be an
course.
amazing day. I'm very excited.
So what do you expect to turn out? Because you've done a lot of events and you've done so many events across the different cities. What made you do this? Because I don't think anybody ever asked you. I know in the video you quickly said people have been asking you for a high caliber event, but
Yeah.
what was the idea that got you to put this together?
Well, so let me. I feel like from every single Norouz that I can remember, even as a child, it's always been very special. You know, especially me having been born and raised in Germany. All of a
Mm.
sudden, you felt the energy was different around Norouz. Like your parents making the sabze and making the hapsin, and
Yes.
even to Shahr Kuchike Koblenz Alman ke nobody even knows what the hell Koblenz is. We somehow, with the help of my parents, brought 50 Iranians together and we had Norouz, you know. And so as a
Wow.
young age, for me, Norouz always was very special. And then ever since I was a teenager and I got into DJing, just like you,
Mm.
and getting into Persian events, Norouz just was completely different than any other day of the year. And so in the DC area, we used to organize a really big Nowruz event over there, dinner and dance, which every year it was growing and growing. And even during the pandemic, if you recall, because I'm pretty sure I invited you as one of my guests, we did like a 24-hour live stream during the pandemic. So no matter what was happening on in the world, for me, I wanted to do whatever I can, even if it's a small virtual event, to bring people together for Nowruz and share the meaning and the purpose and the beauty of Norouz together. And so
Yes.
now that I'm in Miami, I was like, hey, we're going to keep on doing the same thing. So we did a cool party last year for Norouz, but it wasn't the type of Norouz that I wanted. I wanted that dining experience, the sabzi pudum mahi, kuku sabzi. I wanted a beautiful rooftop. I wanted to like just bring the best of what makes a Miami hotel amazing, but then of course infusing great Persian entertainers, great Persian
Yes.
hosts, great Persian music, Haji Firuz, Amu Norouz, like basically just doing whatever we can to give people the full experience and just trying to do what our people in Iran do, you know, during Norouz as best as possible. So, but it could only be possible with people like you that believe in that same goal and mission, that they love Norouz the same way that I do. And that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited to like bring us all together, all the
Yeah.
amazing entertainers, and then hopefully deliver an amazing event for this community that deserves it because in South Florida, there's just not that many Iranian events because the community is not that big. But we're going to have at least 400 or 500 people, if not more, and it's going to be incredible.
That's amazing, man. Yes, and I appreciate you doing this for the community because it's a very small community in Miami, but you're pulling it together and you're giving them something that would not otherwise be possible. Guys, like this is very hard work what's happening and a lot of planning is going into this. And you're honestly, the value you're giving them for the price that they're paying is not proportional. Like, there's so much value that is being given. Like, your price, the tickets, very, very affordably. I know you've always been about inclusion and not actually kind of excluding people,
Yeah.
and that has made it even more accessible. I really hope anybody who watches this, let your friends know if they're in southern Miami, Florida, all those areas, to join us because this is going to be one of a kind event.
Yeah, and you know what? Like because it's a family affair where it's all ages. I understand that for some people it's expensive to like bring out the whole family. You know, three, four, five, six people, and so we really try to put the price at a way where we could actually have the whole family come. You know, and so there's a time and place to have higher ticket price when it's just for one or two people, but when it's a family, you gotta kind of do that balance to make sure that it's
Yes.
affordable. But yeah, I mean, we definitely have jam packed a lot of different things for
You
this
have kids
event. And
activities too for the kids.
yeah, man, photo booth, face painting, balloon making. We're gonna have some tahtanat, some chess. for the Bubbas and the Hunkos who wanna,
And Amus who want to go
yeah,
cat
yeah.
together.
Yes, exactly. Hopefully there won't be any major fights, by the backgammon table. But yeah, I mean, like we're just basically just making it like an awesome mehmuni, like imagine a really, really great Norouz mehmuni. That's kind of what we're trying to deliver in one of the most prestigious hotels in all of Miami. So the Kimpton brand, it speaks for itself. And you were there, you gave the tour. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful property.
Yeah, it is a beautiful venue. It's a really beautiful venue. It's got great view. It's right from the happy place, but we're gonna be the happy place that night. What is it called? The Happy Hotel?
The Good Times Hotel.
The Good Times. We're the good times that night in Miami
That's
21st.
right.
So if you're
That's
gonna
right.
be there
Yeah.
anywhere, by the way, I know people coming from Tampa. I know people coming from Orlando.
Excellent.
So yeah, we
Good.
got people from everywhere coming to town to celebrate this together. All
Good. Good.
right,
Good.
that makes me excited, man.
Represented, definitely, man. So Bliss, a lot of people that know you, they definitely have associated you for many, many years with entertainment, DJing, emceeing, producing. But you've had somewhat of a shift in the past few years that I really want our viewers to find out more about, because you could really be helping them elevate their professional business to a whole different degree. So why don't you kind of give people a little background on what you've been working on?
Yes, so that's very interesting because post-COVID things changed for all of us, and of the many decisions I had to make, the decision to go back to marketing, which was always my first area of specialization since 2009. That's my marketing company was always before the entertainment. As a matter of fact, one of the reasons that we were able to do good with entertainment was because of our marketing background. So our entertainment company was literally a product of our marketing company.
Mm.
So everything we were doing, how we were running those ads and everything else. So post-COVID, I realized that there's going to be this shift when the AI came out, artificial intelligence, in that the artificial intelligence was going to make a huge difference in the direction of society, business operations, health, well-being, so many different layers. And then I realized that not only it was going to be one of the most thriving industries within the next 10 to 15 years, but it's going to be so crucial because if you're not in it and you're not able to integrate artificial intelligence at the 5 levels required into your business, by 5 years from now, you very much likely will not have a business. It's like today not being connected to the internet. You're gonna stand no chance against companies that do what you do and are connected to the internet. If it's as basic as just putting your name out, being able to accept payments, the bookings online, the Zooms, you have to be, it's like internet is an integral part of your business, and artificial intelligence is right now going to be an integral part of any operation within the next 3 to 5 years. As a matter of fact, I was at one of these conferences that we attended, and one of the major researchers in AI, he was saying, he was asking one of the doctors who was attending there, also an AI conference, asked the doctor, at how long from now do you think it's going to be medical malpractice if the doctor doesn't do a diagnosis with AI as well as themselves? So have a second opinion from AI.
Mm.
And he said that would probably be the case within the next 3 to 5 years.
Wow. So they're forcing all those in medical profession to integrate this AI just because there's just so much trust and reliability in being able to like help people medically. Is that what it is?
Oh, it's not that they even need to force them. It's just that if they don't, they're not going to be relevant.
I see.
Because right now, I want you to understand with like artificial intelligence, we have this like possibility of literally having access to every information available on the digital data to humanity on palm of your hand. So now how you choose to use it and tap into it will give you different accesses, different possibilities. You never had that level of control in real time to all the informations compartmentalized with agents that you could actually design to go do specific tasks for you that are repetitive. That's what we've been doing, by the way. So focusing on AI employees. So now we are actually deploying and integrating AI employees into companies to help the owners earn back their own time and then also to be able to increase profitability. So now on that path, we actually invested a lot into our self-education. We went to a lot of these different programs from around the world, and some of the best teachers available. Anything they have to teach, we attended. So we became consultants, strategic consultants. We got like results and life coaching degrees. And as a part of that, it becomes a holistic experience for what we offer, because we don't want to just offer you tools. The shiny object syndrome is very strong within humans. I want to have the best tools, but even with the best tools, we don't make the best use of what we even have at the smallest amounts. Like there are studies that have come out that humans just use between 3 to 5% at most of the capabilities that their phone is able to offer. So we don't use about 90% of the things that your phone can do for you, but it's possible. We're just not tapping into that resource. Same thing about what we do is so important, because we want to be able to help you with the technology, but most importantly, hold the space for you as the owner to be able to actually adapt to the changing environment. How do I actually strategize? How do I hold myself accountable? How do I take steps to actually accept and embrace growth, right? Those are so important. Not to fight it, but to embrace it. That needs support, that needs a community, and it needs a lot of support, really. That's the main word for it. And that's what we provide here. So we provide the best technologies and the best support and the best network for everybody to be able to tap into their own highest potential.
So let's say, for example, like I'm at the stage where obviously I've heard about AI, I've heard about ChatGPT, but other than that, I'm like super, super beginner level, okay? What do you recommend? Like, where does somebody like me, for example, that would have zero to very minimal experience so far, what is the starting point? Like, should they go on YouTube and watch some videos? Like, at what point do they need to just take that first step? And what is that first 3 steps?
Great question. So the answer to that is always what I learned from one of the greatest teachers on this planet, Mr. Tony Robbins himself. He says, anytime you want to do anything, find the most successful person that you could get access to who's doing what you're doing, and get them to help you with doing it. Because that's how you save time. The thing is, if for anybody is wanting to do AI, which is a necessity, you want to go study, research, you want to learn Python, you want to learn large language models and all these things that you don't need, that's not your line of passion, that's not what they're excited about. So the first recommendation is stop doing the things on your own and learn that you must find successful people who are dedicating their lives to what you want to get better at, and go to them, ask them for help. Those are consultants, those are agencies, they are available all across the planet. So number one thing I would say is, as a business owner, as even a person with a good career, don't just sit down and wait for something to happen for you. Take that action yourself proactively, and go find a consultant who can help you with bringing AI into your life, so you could earn back your time, so you could spend more of your time on what matters the most to you, so you could turn it into more money, or if you want to spend it with family and loved ones, doesn't matter. But you have to be able to use AI and automation to be able to earn back your time and actually invest it on what you want, not on what you have to do on a day basis. So number one, find a consultant. Number two, take action and commit yourself to taking that action. So hold somebody, including a results coach or a partner or a friend, as your accountability partner, so you follow through with it. Because a lot of the times we start with something and then we get distracted and then we forget about it. And then
Okay.
That way you
So
won't get the effects.
okay, so I'm sure right now you agree that there's so many people out there that are presenting themselves as consultants or specialists in AI. What should they look for when they're trying to find that right mentor? You know, like just to kind of make sure that they're not falling down the trap of
Yes.
people that may present themselves as experts, but they don't like. How do you qualify? How do you vet the best people out there?
Very, very good question, actually. And the thing is, right now with AI, this is like exploding like wild mushrooms.
Yeah.
So it's becoming more and more um, uh, challenging for people to know that. The way you would do it is you have to do your research with who you're about to trust, and you have to hold a meeting and grill them and ask them any questions on what kind of background they come up with. Where do they bring their knowledge of? Okay, see, AI is a tool, okay? How can I use that tool for you completely depends on my unique background and experience. For example, I come from the background of marketing and brand development. So that's how I use AI to actually bring you more sales. There are different people who are, for example, more technical. They could come from like the automation and procedures perspective and help with maximizations of business logistical operations. Different things, different perspectives bring different solutions. So please do your due diligence. And always, I love to say this, trust your guts, not your brain. Because a lot of the time, your brain doesn't have, not a lot of the times, all the time, our brain necessarily does not have enough information to make a judgment on whether something is right or wrong. All the time, when our gut tells us not to do something and we do it, it ends up going bad. And every time our gut told us to do something and we didn't do it, we ended up regretting it and calling it a regret in life.
Well, this is great because I have a big gut and a small brain, so it really works to my advantage right now. So I've noticed in the last like 2 months, I think it was going like 40, almost every day for a couple of months. You were doing like an IG live where you were just kind of providing some insights, some value, some information. You were making yourself available for questions. First of all, do you still have that going on a regular
Yes.
basis? And if basically if somebody wants to just kind of hop in and just kind of find out more about what you do and do their due diligence on you,
Yes.
please advise people on how they can join your community.
Yes, so thank you for actually bringing that up. Yes, I do a what's called daily. I just put our account here, AI or buy. I do a daily live call. So that daily live consultation call, because we get paid about $550 US per hour, and our packages are minimum 20-hour packages that we deal with corporations and enterprises to do these consultations. But since that's not accessible to the general population, we have actually donated our time 1 hour every day where we come on between 12 to 1 so that we could give back to the community. If anybody has any questions, that's the level of support we are giving you. No bars, hold none. What do they say? No bar, none. Like we
Yeah,
don't hold anything.
yeah, no holds barred.
Yes, no hold bars or whatever it is. So we don't hold anything back. If you want to come, if you have any questions, we are there to serve you. We understand that information must be democratized and information is not mine to hold on to. For that reason, we give the information as much as possible. The accountability, the community is what everybody pays for. So I will give you the information for free. Many people are taking it and changing their lives with it. However, what we get to do with you, if that's what you choose to exercise with us, is that we get to hold your hands and help you literally cross that chasm, because we've already done it so many times, and you could do it in like a week with us versus like a month and a half, 3 months on your own of studying 24/7. And most people don't want to make that commitment. They have their own lives to worry about. So we can help you with that. But that's aside from the fact. I want to mention the etemaders, because that's something that gets me excited about upcoming projects with you, Iman. because I know you're trying to create this global movement of, I don't know if you had said this yet, etemaders, that these are the people that are the inner circle. So we're gonna bring that inner circle of hand-selected, literally scouted Iranians from the diaspora that want to connect with one another and want to grow with each other to form a mentorship circle where we could bring so much to the community, have programs, courses, support, you know, like events, festivities, and so many other things. That Etimaders alone, bro, you're gonna change the world with that, and people don't even know what's about to come. So that's about to come out and bring a space where it's consciously required for Iranians who want to grow, and they want to do it while building a deeply profound community of others who are on the same journey, who are there to support one another, not to sabotage one another. So that's very important. We want to build that culture. We want to develop it. We want to strengthen it. We're going to be giving so much. Iman's been doing that for the longest time, and I always tell him, I say, Iman, every time I see you, you're doing something for the community. It's always something with him. And he loves, breathes, drinks, and sleeps Iranians and helping the community. I'm so blessed to have known you, Iman. I know that it is a blessing to have you in the community, dedicating your lives and decades to this and bringing us all together. And now I guess the fruit child of your decades of labor and hard work and experience is going to be the Etemades, which is going to be this coming together of the mind, body, and the soul, and wealth and health and success, all of it under one roof. And I'm so excited for it just from my conversations with
Yeah,
you.
man. And after Norouz, we're going to be definitely allocating all the time and energy to building out that community, and you're going to have a very integral part
Yep.
in that, because I want to make sure that our community has access to people like you
Yeah.
and Star and your team, because that's really the whole point. I don't have all the expertise, but I'm blessed to have connections like you guys, and I want to
Yes.
kind of put together a black book of awesome people that have so many different skill sets and be able to
Yes.
share it with the rest of the community. So we're going to be rolling
Yes.
that out in the next couple of months, and I'm grateful for your support and help.
Absolutely.
And for anybody that is looking for a great AI partner, an AI coach, and somebody that's knowledgeable, you know, I really, really vouch for Bliss, and you're in great hands with him. And I hope that I hope, Bliss, you can continue to impact the world with all this knowledge and passion that you have. I know you do it genuinely as well, which is why we have this synchronicity, man.
Yes.
So I'm excited for this Friday. I'm excited for what's ahead and what we're going to do for the community together. And how many gigs? We'll be in Miami so we can have a good time with the community.
All right, brother. Miami, we're coming for you. We're going to come have
Let's
a
do it.
blast.
Tia,
March
Tia, everyone, Tia.
21st.
Take care, brother. Say hi
We're
to
coming.
Star.
Love you,
Thank you.
bro. Enjoy the
What's
rest of your day. Bye, everybody. Enjoy your
All right,
time.
brother.
Thank you all.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to click the link in the bio for more information about this Friday in Miami, this Saturday in the DMV. Follow the Let's Unite and Conquer Instagram page. Feel free to follow me if you're not already. Much love. Bomidi Dar. Take care.